We were married October the 5th, 1916 in the Salt Lake Temple. And so began a wonderful new life for me, and I think for both of us. We lived the first winter until spring in Uncle Will's house on the farm. They moved to town with the idea of staying there with their children, attending school. They were all young at this time. But by the time spring came, Uncle Will became restless and wanted to move back to the farm. So we built us a 3-room new house just west of the family home. It was small, but we had everything new. Yes, it was our dream house, I suppose. That fall on September the 6th, 1917, our first child was born, a son. We named him Clyde. Only those who experienced their first child could understand our wonderful feelings that we had. And the rest, as they came along, only add to that joy. So we moved to the basin that spring, and there was where our first girl was born, on the 5th of July, 1919. We named her Effie for her grandmother. We built the sheds in the basin because of the water deal. We had no water that we could build our sheds in where we lived. But this time, in the fall of that year, the Marine Pipeline Company was organized and bought the Simmons Springs and were piping it to Oakley. So this gave us the water we needed. And we moved the lambing sheds to Oakley. Mother and I, we moved with our children back to our house in Oakley. We lived in the little house for the next 3 years. On February the 8th, 1922, our third child was born, a girl, and we named her Helen. Now began a great time for both of us. 1923, we decided to raise some lambs because we wanted to buy a car. And we didn't seem to be able to get enough money, so we decided we'd raise the bum lambs instead of giving them away. So I started to bring them down home to Mother, and she, with the help of the little kid, she raised them. We raised about 40 head, and they did very well. We had a separate pasture for them. And when we sold the first bunch of them that summer, about half of them, I almost paid for the Model T car we got. We were sure delighted with it. We could go to church, take trips around to visit the families, and it was quite a thrilling thing for us and the kids too. It was a Model T, but this was one of the better models. 1923 model was made much better than they have been before. While we were on this ranch, rest of our family was born there. Mary was born October the 10th, 1924, and Gwen October the 19th, 1927, and Ardith January the 16th, 1933. This completed a very wonderful family for us. What a wonderful time we had during these years. We were also growing up while raising and enjoying our family. We had some hard times, very discouraging things happened, but through all these things, the wonderful family, the relationships that we had at that time and have continued to the rest of our lives to the present time.